Peace, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Cosmic Gold, and today's video is about shopping on a budget, right? Because we all know that the world is kind of in a crisis right now. The U.S. economy is shit, kind of sucks. However, I don't let that stop me from getting what I need to get done, but also taking care of my business and making sure that I am fed, dressed, and ready to go. Right, so I just got back from Safeway, and I know everybody shits on Safeway because they're like, oh, Safeway is so expensive and da 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 da. Well, I mean, yeah, essentially it is, right? But that's because people aren't shopping smartly at Safeway. And I just discovered this about a month ago, I would say, where Safeway has a Safeway app, and they have certain discounts that are linked to a phone, to either your phone number or your Safeway card, but it's mostly by phone number. And so for me, changing my phone number throughout the years and losing a Safeway card and getting another one and losing that one and getting another one, I just realized January 2024 that I have been overspending at Safeway, that I have been wasting money at Safeway. I mean, I was wasting money in general because for one, I wasn't budgeting. For two, I'm single and I don't give a fuck. And three, I mean, I'm gonna buy what I like regardless, And so with that being said, I just got back from Safeway and, I bought some food. And so to kind of give you a little bit of background, I just started this new part-time position as a barista, and it's going great. The payroll, I was added to the payroll this week, so thankfully I got paid some amount of money this week, but it's the beginning, so it's less than what it will be, right? And so with that being said, I was like, fuck, thankfully it's still kind of like mid/end of February, because my rent isn't due until a few more weeks. But I was like, fuck, man, like, and you got paid this certain amount of money, like, I gotta eat, I gotta get food, I gotta pay for the BART and my public transportation, like, what the fuck, right? So I set aside some money for my savings and my taxes, and then the rest of the money is just in my bank account for groceries, because that's really all that I can afford right now. Right, and I'm telling y'all this because I feel like these are things that people don't share with people like with us, with college students, right? They're like, oh, you're always just going to be eating ramen noodles and, cheap food. And it's like, yeah, sometimes it will be like that because I don't have enough money to buy what I regularly buy, And so I haven't eaten out in a while. I don't intend to eat out until probably March, to be honest. I haven't bought any new clothes recently besides some jeans, some Levi's. That's the latest thing because the girl been working out and my waist got slim, and I didn't realize it. I'm like, oh shit, these pants and these shorts don't fit my waist no more. So I bought some new Levi's recently, but that was it. And I've only worn one pair out so far because the other one is shorts and the other ones need to be washed. So I just started budgeting. Out of my whole lifetime, I am actually successfully budgeting, and it starts with the Safeway U app. Now, Safeway is the closest grocery store to me. For one, I don't have a car. Two, I'm not paying $2 to take the bus, right? Because I gotta pay $2 with my Clipper card to take the bus. Some of the buses are free out here in the burbs, but I don't know which ones are, so I'd rather just walk. And it's about a 15-minute walk if I'm just taking my time, But I'm walking to Safeway and I'm like, all right, let's go. And so before ever heading to Safeway, I go on the Safeway U app and I just, add discounts and coupons and like food things that I think I would buy or I'm going to buy. And when I get to Safeway, I stand in the store, take a moment, and think about what it is that I actually need. So this week, unfortunately, I am not going to be cooking for myself. and I'm not going to be cooking for myself because I can't afford to be honest. I love cooking, I love drinking, I love whining and dining, I love eating, right? I can't afford to go to the farmer's market. I love going to the farmer's market and buying fresh produce and, you know, local honey and juices and all of that. But I'm like, ooh, baby, I can't do that this week. This week that not finna happen. You know, I love going there and getting sweets and goodies. Like the last time I bought this rum soaked pecan pie. Whew, baby, delicious, right? But I'm like, ooh, this week can't really do that. Ooh, this week can't buy, you know, fresh kettle corn. Like, these are just the sacrifices that I'm willing to make in order to better manage my money, but to also ensure that I still have money to do public transportation. So with that in mind, knowing that I would not be cooking this week at all, like no chopping and dice, well, I mean, I'm gonna chop and dice, but all of the food that I bought at Safeway is frozen food, right? Is frozen and are processed. And in my mind, before even going to Safeway, I had accepted this fact, right? I know people are like, oh, processed food is so bad for you. Oh, eat only organics. Oh, don't eat ramen noodles. Like, bitch, first of all, ramen noodles schmack. Secondly, I know how to fucking cook. So you think I'm finna just sit here and eat a bland ass bowl of fucking ramen noodles? Nah. Throw some broccoli up in that John, some seaweed, you know, fried egg on that shit, you know, get some sauce up in there, you know, like the fuck. So there's many ways to level up, you know, processed and frozen foods. It's just how you do that, right? And so bringing it back, you know, I went into Safeway already knowing that I wasn't going to be going to the farmer's market at like any of them out here in this area for a while. So I bought frozen broccoli, you know, frozen pizza. It was a frozen dinner. Like, I got ramen noodles, of course. I got some macaroni and cheese, and it was a good amount of stuff. It was a whole like bag full. And with that, I used the Safeway U app to cut my prices, literally either in half or by a certain amount of percentage. And so I literally have my receipt here. It doesn't say the original total, but the original total was like $100 some bucks, like 116. And on here, after clipping all the coupons, after, you know, scanning the red barcodes to get a good discount, my total came out to $78.92. Now, I'm a single woman, I live with housemates, and my rent isn't that expensive. I go to school full-time, and I'm a part-time student, so I have just enough money to, you know, get done what needs to get done, right? I have everything that I need, right? And so originally, my total was like 100 and something, like 115, I think, and I saved, let me see, I saved $38.12. I cannot make this up, like, right? And so I spent $78.92. My savings was $38.12. Let's see how much that is. $78.92 plus $38.12. $117 was my original total. And I was like, you know, but when I put in my Safeway phone number, then all of them coupons I had added on the Safeway app, all the discounts, all the scanning that I did in the store is what allowed me to cut that price by 33%. Now, this is my second time using this app, and it's really cool because each time I've used it, it's cut my total in half by, or not in half, excuse me, it's cut my total by a third, right? And previously, you know, I bought things to, you know, to cook with, so, you know, like chicken broth and other things. I don't remember, some frozen fruits, ice cream. I love Safeway ice cream. It just hits for me. That's always one of my go-tos, like yogurt and things like that. However, This time it was mostly processed and frozen foods, just because I'm like, I literally cannot afford to cook this week. You know, I can't afford to cook my luxurious and elaborate meals that I love to cook for myself, and buy a bottle of wine with that. Like, that's not what's in the budget this week. So with that being said, I had to think about what I already have on hand. I have hummus and pesto on hand. So let's say, for example, I bought these dry ass pretzel chips, right, which are really good. And when the hummus and pesto thaw, because I put them in the freezer to preserve it, I'm gonna use these chips, and that'll be my snack for the week, right? Like I said, I bought frozen veggie lasagna, mac and cheese, broccoli, pizza. You know, we love a good stuffed crust pizza, like Hot Pockets, and ramen noodles. And I bought the ramen noodles in a 24-pack because I don't know how long, you know, I don't know what my money's gonna look like the next time it comes in. So I gotta be prepared to eat like this for at least a week, but for about 2 weeks, right? You know, literally until my next paycheck comes. And I know somebody would be like, what? Like, I could never, like, you know, I only eat organic and locally sourced and blah blah. Good for you. Me too, bitch. But also, I can't afford that right now. And that is the reality. That is my reality, you know, and that may be the reality of some of y'all out there, where you love to cook, or you love to eat out, or, you know, you love to wine and dine yourself. And, you know, maybe you have a partner, maybe you don't, who knows? I don't, I'm single, so I just gotta think about me. So I can literally afford to buy processed foods because I'm not considering somebody else's diet. I buy shit that I actually want to eat, right? And so it makes the eating experience more enjoyable, more pleasurable for me, right? Despite eating frozen and or packaged food and or processed packaged foods, right? And so I'm sharing this with y'all today because, again, life, it has an ebb and flow. You know, at times there are peaks and at times there are lows. And I'm not talking about emotionally. I'm just talking about in general. I've been fucking great. Like, my energy has been high. I've been on my game. I've been getting up. I've been doing my workouts. I've been eating good. I've been getting sun, you feel me? Like, I've been stepping outside my comfort zone. I've been getting ready to transfer to, you know, a CSU. Like, I have been great for a while now, for about the past like 2 months, just like up, you feel me? And that's because I allow myself to feel these things. I don't allow, you know, the lack of money or finances that are coming in because I'm working part-time to stop me from feeling and being and looking and doing my best, right? Even though I'm in my full sweatsuit right now, my hoodie and my sweats, like, I'm doing good. I'm doing great. You know, put my little earrings on, walked to Safeway, got my grandma card, and we was out, you know. And so I say this to say is because, again, life, it ebbs and flows. That's just how and what it is, right? That's just what it is. If it was always a peak, you'd probably be drained of it. And if it was always low, like, you wouldn't know the happiness. You wouldn't know the highs. You wouldn't be thankful for the highs, right? And so I can appreciate, you know, each stage, each phase as it comes. But I'm sharing this with y'all today is because this is my reality, as I am working part-time, as I am a full-time student. I am single with no husband yet. Tear. And I have housemates. I have to do what is in my best interest. And as I'm taking this principles of finance and investing class, one of the things that we just got done talking about is about finances and budgeting and being honest about like net worth and net income and how much money is coming in versus how much is going out, like assets and liabilities, so on and so forth. And I sat down for like 4 fucking hours just taking a hard, good look at my finances. And I was like, shit. It's not depressing, but it is a huge like punch in the face, you know, because it's like, shit, I gotta do better. So with that being said, I'm doing better. again, Safeway is, yeah, it is relatively expensive, you know, but if you know how to shop, if you know how to utilize coupons, then it could be less expensive. You know, seeing this 33% discount, like, it always puts a smile on my face, because I'm like, fuck yeah, I just got hella food. I got ice cream at a discount. You know, like, I got this, I got that, and I saved 33%. Like, that is over a third of my original price. That's amazing, you know, in my opinion. And so I highly recommend that y'all look into the Safeway for You app, because it is legit. And if you have an account with them already, use your email, and then from your email they'll show you the phone number associated with your account, and then that'll be the phone number used in stores. Trust me, I've been wasting so much fucking money at shopping at Safeway because I was just being stubborn about, I don't want to download the Safeway app. Like, I can afford their food, bitch. Okay, look, at that time, yeah, I could, but right now, the girl them, I'm working on getting to a level, getting to a place where I don't have to worry about, you know, prices anymore. I mean, of course I'm honestly probably still going to use the Safeway U app, because that shit is clutch. It's fucking fire, right? But for the most part, what I'm saying is that, you know, I'm not higher than or better than to sit down and, you know, fucking clip coupons. You know, them shits is what's been saving me money and allowing me to get shit done. You know, like I said, Safeway's the closest grocery store to me, and I don't have a car, so I'm walking in this shits. All right, I got to push my granny cart all through the streets, you know, and on these shitty ass sidewalks, and, you know, handle business. So yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm making this video to let y'all know that if you're wondering, like, fuck, how am I going to eat this week? Or, you know, like, I can't afford, you know, to get my regular whatever the fuck, like, my regular food eating things, then that's fine. Shit happens. Like, I can't afford to eat out all the time. I love eating out, but I can't afford to eat out all the time. This week, I can't afford to cook for myself. So oven, and I don't use the microwave much, but oven, toaster oven, and regular oven food it is. Like, and I look forward to it too. It's just gonna be blazing fire, right? And so that's that on that. I trust that I covered enough information in this video to kind of inspire somebody out there to do better for themselves, first and foremost, and to do better with their finances. It's not easy, but once you actually sit down and, you know, have a look at what the fuck is going on in your life, I feel like it just feels much better. You know, things just kind of clear up, in my opinion. At least that's what's happening for me. You know, and so thank you again for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next video. All right, y'all, Cosmic Gold out. Peace.
Hey y'all, it's me, Cosmic Gold, and I just wanted to show y'all my receipt from today. All of the itemized groceries that I got. As you can see, I got a good discount on most of my items besides maybe 2 or 3 things, but this is my actual receipt from today. And it just goes to show you that, you know, clipping coupons is honestly quite worth it. And there's no shame in getting discounts, because I love a good sale. I love a good discount. Okay? See y'all in the next one. Peace.